there is because all this fucking radiation that, well, you get natural radiation, but you got a lot of man-made. Let's talk about man-made carbon dioxide. Let's talk about the man-made radiation that we're all breathing in. That takes 2,000 years to fucking break down and reach, you know?
Half-life.
Come on.
Half-life.
Even breathing air, man.
Now, any man with any kind of morals or any ethics will say, yo, we can't use weapons like this. This shit's gonna be destroying people's lives for the next 2,000 years. Esau's like, fuck that. That's long term. Kick that can down the fucking road. We gonna kill people today. Esau, man.
It'll be like, we'll come up with something for that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's sort that out, man.
But that's what they do, though.
Oh no, Esau fucks shit up.
Asbestos. Asbestos. There's so many things, man. Esau brought out, and then cigarettes. Cigarettes. And then now they started the e-cigarette thing. It's gonna be 60 years down the line till they admit that it's fucked up. That's how Esau is, man.
Someone even burn their lungs using that. They burn it, literally straight burn the shit.
I've seen that. Ridiculous. I've seen that.
And then he'll do that, then he'll give you the, oh, we have an issue with this. Years down the line, like this is a charity to help fix this. You fucked it up. That's some hypocrite.
Did you test your product before you sold it?
Esau's the spirit of death, man. Because he's the man of sin. And the scriptures say that the wages of sin is death. So if you're the man of sin, that's AKA the man of death, Mr. Death, Dr. Doom. Go on.
Dr. Nefario.
This is Proverbs.
Left. Nefario means left.
There you go.
Left.
Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
The end thereof is a way of death. There's certain things you might look at it, you might appraise it now. A fool will appraise a thing and only look at the superficial or look at the short term. A wise man look at what's underneath. Look at the long term. It's like when you go and buy a car. You could be superficial about it, or you could think long term. You could be wise about it. Right? That's true level of wisdom. Esau don't apply that, man. Everything is crash bang wallop. The Olympics. No city has benefited from the Olympics long term. Ever. I've got to go that. Ever. There's not one city that's ever benefited from the Olympics. It's all short term profits for big corporations. Nah, he didn't do that.
You just got a fucked up big ass stadium in the middle of an area.
He ain't done that. What about South Africa, man? When they had the World Cup, they ain't done nothing for them people. Go on.
Brazil.
That on that?
Joe 30 and 1. But now they that are younger than I.
I just read that.
But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yea, whereto the strength of my hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness. In the former time, desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men.
Esau don't belong among men. And the proof of that is Obadiah the 18th chapter. The Most High don't make mistakes. If Esau belonged among men, he would stay among men. Esau is destined for destruction because he doesn't belong here. He's a temporary inhabitant of the earth. He doesn't belong here, man. The earth can never be in harmony while he exists on the earth, man. There's something wrong with this cat, man. Can't you see there's something wrong with this cat, man? This dude's weird, man. This dude's weird and creepy as fucking hell, man.
In nature, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the island, but the most poisonous plants, the most poisonous animals, caterpillars, they always have that mark. They always look bleached. Like you go to
but even they gonna be on the earth.
They're gonna be on the earth.
Even they gonna be on the earth.
Yeah.
We still gonna look, man. Esau, there's something wrong with this guy,
It's
man.
only E that has to.
He's got to be good. He's got to be taken out the way, man. It's obvious, man. No one has been able to be at peace with this guy, man, in thousands of years of history. Like we're enemies with the other nations, but you could get down with the other nations certain times. You could deal with them. Hey, even Solomon dealt with Hiram. He dealt with him, man. You can't deal with these Edomites, man. You can't. There's no reconciling these people. There's something inertly wrong with them, man.
Between Diceed and.
But I was gonna say, just after that had happened, I mean, the first enemy that came up against Solomon
was the Edomite.
Was the Edomite.
Ain't nobody. If you could show me one people on earth that can say, yo, Esau is alright, man. He cool. We've been dealing with us right. There ain't no nation of people. Esau ain't even dealing with himself right, man. There's something wrong with this cat, man. This dude is the ultimate. This dude even pioneered self-harm. You deal with being like, you got people making themselves disabled. See, Edomites, man. Edomites used to make mockery of them Hamites and all the shit they do. Edomites do more than them Hamites do to themselves. Edomites be splitting their tongue and shit.
They do surgically insert things in their forehead.
That whole emo, that whole
scalpel, their whole shit is cut by scalpel.
self-harm. That's Edomites, man. There's something wrong with these people, man.
Their whole shit's cut with scalpels, man.
This is Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one most...
Any, meaning he's the most profane, man. This guy is the lowest of the low. The lowest of the low. Man, you always got to remember that, man. Esau is the lowest of the low. Like, you got heathens, there's levels to everything. Esau is below every other heathen on the planet Earth, man. He deserves the least respect.
As Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For you know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he saw it carefully with tears.
And vocab and them guys trying to disannul that, but Esau ain't getting nowhere. Like you can make an argument. Hey, I don't care. Come up here, argue for the nations. They're going into slavery. But one thing we do know, this is what we do know 100%. Esau ain't gonna make it, man. That's right. Esau ain't making it, no way. That guy has no redeemable qualities, man. He's not necessary on earth. We got how many other nations we got to rule over?
After E's gone.
Hey, Esau's gone. It don't matter, man. We just get rid of him. He ain't gonna miss him, man. Like, what do we need him for?
No.
His strength? What do we need Esau for?
Entertainment?
To cook? What do we need him for?
He's a sword, but Isaiah 2 says we ain't gonna need them.
We ain't gonna need that sword no more. What the hell do you need him for? What do you need the white one for? What do you need her for? What's she there for? Gas these people up. They're not necessary. The day you Edomites disappear, guess what? He's not even gonna blink. This is life is gonna go on, man.
He's gonna have a bit of fun for
Can't wait, man. I'm tired of being around you creepy ass crackers, man. You proud ass devils,
they're
man.
up there,
You self-entitled motherfuckers, man.
Like some spirit shit, man. Motherfuckers
You're sitting on the train just now.
Me
These
too,
crackers
bro.
on the train. I fucking hate being around you. Of all the heathens there are on the planet Earth, I especially hate being around you fucking devils, man.
It's always awkward. They do that shit.
Yeah, they try to look at you weird, man. They try to look at you weird. It's that you funky ass devil, man.
All that shit. They're always doing that, man. Get the fuck out of
And
here.
you're the one,
I'm here,
and they're the most proud of all the heathens, because they're the ones that feel that no other people really feel like they're the saviors of mankind.
They do.
Esau's the one that feels like like if they were to disappear, like no one would know what to do with themselves. Like they wouldn't know what to eat, brother. We'd be eating sand. We wouldn't know what to do if Esau going around. That's the
Looking at you
spirit
like
they
you're
got.
looking at you like you've got 10 heads, man.
They're the most proud, man.
Looking at you like you've got 10 heads.
It's Isaiah 24, start from verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away.
You see the earth is dying, man. It's out of balance. The earth is dying, it's groaning, man, because of this man's rulership, because his spirit of nothingness. He's the nothing. You ever seen a movie that never ending story, man? Esau, the nothingness?
Yeah.
What was it called? The nothingness?
The never ending story.
Yeah, you know what was it called? The nothingness? The nothing. That's Esau. Esau's the nothing, man. You just come around and everything shit just start disappearing, man.
The darkness.
The darkness, man.
You know, Rick James, Dave Chappelle, the darkness is coming.
Yeah.
That's Esau. And every
That's
time
Esau. He
Esau's
is the dark. This is the dark age.
It is.
Yeah, talk about the dark ages. We're in the dark ages right now. Men are removing their penises and calling themselves women.
Isaiah.
This is the dark ages. No, forget men. Young boys are removing their penises and calling themselves women. Young little boys, man. Don't know nothing. They still think Spider-Man is real. They still believe in
Santa
WWE.
Claus.
They still think WWE is real. But they oh man. Poor man.
The haughty people of the earth do
This
languish.
is the dark ages, man.
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
The earth has been defiled by Esau, Edom. See, Esau want to take credit. We gave you the mobile phone. Yes, yeah. You Negro, we invented this. We invented, motherfucker.
How many lives?
Why don't you start taking credit for the shit you're really doing on the earth? Take credit for all the poverty, the gross poverty, what's going on. Esau always want to be found when there's some prize to hand out. Yeah, thank the white man. Remember the guy did the video? Oh, you got a laptop? Thank the white man. How about you got cancer? Thank the white man. Oh no, that wasn't me. That was, you know, it was the elite, you know? Whenever it's something good, then it will stand up proud. Yeah, white people did that. Yeah, white people, we taught these motherfuckers how to read. Yeah, white people. Then you start bringing up slavery. Oh, that slave master right there. You know, my forefathers never owned. You know, whenever you know what I'm saying?
The Ishmaelites did it too.
The Ishmaelites did it too, yeah.
Oh, you sold each other.
But when it's a perceived benefit or some perceived good, then they ready to have that white man banner out there like, yeah, I'm a white man, that was me, yeah, that was me.
Esau was there sharpish when his dad was ready to hang out, give out the blessing.
Yeah, sharpish. Sharper. Yeah? That's how these devils operate. Am I right? If we did videos saying, yes, white people gave us this, they'd be all on there saying thank you, you know, getting that pat on the back. But because we do a video
Esau
saying
loves
it's negative, all of a sudden it ain't all white.
Esau loves being exalted. He loves being exalted.
Even though that motherfucker would never been in a laboratory in his life, he'll take credit for some
Time
shit.
for honouring yourself will soon be at its end, Esau.
Yeah? I'm
I'm
lying. That's how these devils operate, man.
The time for honouring himself is soon at its end.
Oh, they're ready. Yeah,
It's soon at its end, that.
Oh, man.
The time for honouring yourself will soon be at its end, Esau.
Yeah. Go on.
You know?
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof,
Get it.
because they have transgressed the laws.
Esau's the one who has the power to enforce laws on the earth. Like one of the brothers was mentioning, that's how we know Esau run the earth, because pretty much everything is run according to his rules and regulations. Yeah, most international law is based upon a European standard of doing things. Yeah. So if Esau wanted to come into power and endorse the law, he could endorse and establish the law of the Most High. But he don't want to establish the law of the Lord. He don't even want to halfway establish. He don't even want to put an adulterer in jail. Let's say you didn't kill him. Let's say you said, I will give you a chance to repent, but we're gonna put you in jail. He don't want to do that. You go to you got countries in Africa where they put homos in jail as long as they can get to them before certain man get to them. Then they'll go to jail. Them man pray for the police to turn up. Them man pray that them man ain't got the couple dollars it takes to get the petrol together before the police turn up. That's what them man are doing. You ever seen that shit?
But they'll put them tires on them.
Them dudes are praying that they ain't enough. Like my man's are trying to get change together. Yo, we got to go get this petrol. Them man are praying, yo, let the boy them turn up. Please, let the police turn up, man. Because anyhow the police don't turn up in time, it's a wrap. Them man are barbecue chicken right there and then. Yeah? But Esau, look at them nations. Oh, look at that. Them guys are putting homosexuals in jail. Bro, that's the least. That's the least according to the law. So them men are not establishing any form of righteousness. Go on. Adultery should be, at minimum, they should be going to jail.
We were talking about that
minimum,
earlier,
they should be going to jail for that. Let's say you didn't want to put the penalty of death. You might say, oh, the Christians, we're on the grace. Okay, but what about jail? They don't want to put men in jail, though.
You had the Edomite woman that was pressing.
We were talking about that earlier, adultery, man. That's punishable by death according to the Bible, man.
But they don't even make it punishable at all.
At all.
Period.
That's why it's so. Yeah.
I was just gonna say you had the Edomite woman that was trying to. I forget which African country it was, but then she was trying to press the president of the country, talking about why don't you legalize homosexuality in your country? Have you got a problem with homosexuals? I think it might have been like.
He said it's disgusting.
Yeah. He was like,
Uganda.
He was like, I have bigger things to worry about. Why am I concerned?
These Edomites, the Edomite woman's got a ship that they go to Muslim. They go to these heathen countries. They got a ship, and what they do is they park the ship in international waters and ferry women from those countries that ban abortions to get abortions. That's how these devils operate. That's how much they'll go out of the way to make sure them children is put to death. They'll actually, it's a big fund. The Edomite woman, that she runs it. I think it's linked with the Marie Stopes Foundation, and they got an abortion ship. And they ferry the women, so because in international waters it becomes lawful, and they ferry the women over to the ship. They going through all that just to get them children killed. That's the kind of guy we're dealing with, to spread death.
No.
Go on.
Transgress the laws, change the ordinance, broken the
Change
everlasting
the
covenant.
ordinance, man. Change the natural orders of life, man. Esau's trying to flip that up. Go on.
Just to spread that wine, man. Fucking deep.
Broken the everlasting covenant, Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that
Right,
dwell...
the earth is blatantly cursed. The earth is blatantly under a curse right now because it's out of balance. It ain't working right. Too much death. Death is prevailing. Death and suffering is prevailing on the earth. That means it's under a curse. Because life ain't supposed to be like this. But Esau's got the people gassed. He got them gassed up. They don't understand that life was never intended to be filled with so much pain and suffering. It's cursed, man. This place is cursed. Go on.
Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
That's what's in the end of the deal. There's going to be a mass depopulation of the people through great judgment. And you know who you could blame for that? You know ultimately who you could blame for leading the earth down that path? Esau. Big E. We call it the big E. The big idiot. You know what I mean? That's who you can blame. You can't blame the so-called Negro. We ain't in control of the earth. We don't make up the rules and laws out here. Esau do that. Esau's not fit for the rulership, man. He's gonna be cast down from his heavens, man, as he should be. Cause he ain't right, man. You still got Sirach 10?
Yeah.
This creepy ass fucking cracker, man. This blagger, man. This liar. He's a liar, man. All these politicians are liars. His whole politics game is full of lies. So full of lies. Everyone knows he's full of lies and they accept it now. That's like par for the course. You're not supposed to have leaders that lie to you, man.
Zombie world, man.
That's not right. How is that right, man? And people accept that. It's accepted, man. They don't get punished. They don't get punished. They just lie. Yeah, okay, get caught out in the lie. Push it to the side. Keep going.
Prince Andrew, or his name.
Oh, that nonce.
That nonce. He came out and said, oh, I let the side down. And people went, well, who's the side, man?
Well, this guy...
You devils been exposed to a bunch of pedophiles, man.
That dude, Epstein, which he was nothing but a handler. He was a pimp.
Down.
This guy got caught out years ago for being a nonce.
Yeah.
Right? Now check this out.
Bunch of pedophiles.
Now, if you had a friend, right, who was a nonce, you found out the guy was a straight up nonce. He was a straight up pedophile. Would you do this? To break off your friendship, would you get on a plane, fly thousands of miles to stay with him for a week to break off your friendship with him because he's a nonce? Nah, you're gonna be like, yo, bro, like, you wouldn't even probably talk to man again. Yo, that dude's a dickhead. Like, I'm not even. These dudes are all fucking demons, man.
Yeah. He said, I let the team down. So that you got exposed.
He got caught out there. They put him to, if he's even dead, they put his ass to death and hushed him up. But that Epstein thing is bringing out a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, that dirt of you devils, man. He saw skirts being exposed, man.
These damn devils, man. Go on. Read Sirach 10.
This is Ecclesiastes.
These dark spirits that's ruling the world. These men, they got dark hearts, man. And that's why the world ain't right. The Lord is going to have to put men of light into rulership. And that's when you're going to see a whole different thing. Men of truth. Because if real men of truth are ruling this society, a lot of the fucking bullshit that's going on, man wouldn't be fucking standing for that bullshit. You think a dickhead could come up to man and tell? A lot of these guys, like, man, they get fucked up. You come before the king and you start lying and doing some bullshit, you can't, that wouldn't be, how could that happen, man? The amount of bullshit that's going on out here. Listen, mate, I'll be like, look, mate, you can't come to me with these fucking excuses. Flint, Michigan, all that shit that's going on with the water all fucked up. A righteous king would be like, yo, how did this happen? Man start talking shit. That's it, you're fucked. You're gone, you're out of there. You're putting someone else in charge of that. You fucked up, son.
Yep.
But it's all, this society is all cover-ups and the scriptures say the house of bribery. The cover-ups and bribes and ulterior motives and underhanded behavior, man.
More cover-ups.
Cover-ups on top of cover-ups, man. Go on, man.
Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 10:1, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
You mean to tell me after thousands of years of human history, we can't find a way that works? we can't find an education system that works. Here it is, the education system's fucked up. These kids are dumbed down and stupid, and every year these fucking devils will get up and have a debate about what they're gonna do about it, but it never gets fixed. Meanwhile, you can go anywhere, you can go a lot of places on the earth and find a better system. Why don't you just incorporate that? You go to places like Japan, the way you see these kids in the UK running around on the buses acting like assholes, you won't see that in Japan. Them kids in Japan have respect. You see it. I've watched documentaries on it. They have to go to school early and sweep the school and clean the school. They won't be graffitiing and doing all this wicked shit. Now, how come you don't take those principles and bring them over here? That's what I would do. If I'm a wise man. I'd be like, well, hold on, that's a good idea. Why don't we bring those principles over here so we can fix the situation? But that's
This society is based on Alice and Crowley.
wickedness. They don't want to fix it. They don't want to fix it. They want it to be all fucked up and messed up. That's why they got to go. Go on.
Yep, it says
That's enough Alistair Crowley and a creepy ass quickers.
He's hidden in the fabric of their society. And he wasn't even the ultimate dude, but he's hidden in the fabric of
But he was
acting,
chosen by
musician,
Satan,
he was
man.
chosen.
You know, but that's how the prophets always are. You know, the prophets are usually some random character.
Because it was a spirit, because he was getting into lodges and he was breaking rules in lodges, and you know, you gotta go from formulas. He was so obsessed with witchcraft, he wanted to get to the top, man. But the scriptures in the spirit, really, you gotta be in that spirit too, you know, love wisdom. You gotta be a lover of wisdom, man. Now really it's already ordained, but so a lot of them was like, wow, because he was getting deeper than a lot of
Satan was dealing with him, man.
the spirit.
Lucy.
When Yahweh Shai was cutting people, I mean, I'm not,
was in his
you
yard,
know,
like,
forget the
with his hands
comparison.
on it,
Fuck Alice Shukani.
You know, like it's Sabrina.
When Yahweh Shai was 12 years old, you know that he left his parents and he was going and he was cutting wicked scribes and Pharisees, people that had temples, man. And he was a kid. But guess what? The spirit of your heart, the spirit, man, of your heart, Bashem, Yahweh Shai was dealing with it, man. A lot of people ain't really dealing with the spirit out here, man. They want to do their own thing.
Right, go on, read on.
right. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time He will set over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, the Lord's going to set up, which is Yahweh Shai. The earth is going to become profitable under the rule of Yahweh Shai and the righteous men that He's going to set up. Right now, it's not profitable. It's unprofitable. It's in the red. It's in the debt. It's in the red zone. It's going downhill. Now that Esau's in rulership. But Vocab don't believe that. The rest of these clowns. Here it is. We're trying to fight for that world to come, and Vocab and them are fighting against us, man. You don't hear Vocab talking about Nonstein and all this wickedness that's going on out here. Here it is. Vocab's in the middle of the most fucked up place on the planet Earth, and he ain't got nothing to say about all the wickedness that's going on in America. But he's on the Hebrew Israelites,
Yeah,
man.
he loves God of this world. He loves his, you know, he gets sausages, hot dogs, you know.
Goes to
He does
the
all that. He does everything that the scripture says not to do. He does. So he's not really alert. He's bogged out.
He's a demon.
People like that, and he represents all the fabric of society. He's just a spokesman. He's just a little peon spokesman of these degenerates.
And he's
you
probably
can't
got
say
a
that.
child porn collection too.
And that always happens. People that come against the truth, you always find out there's something underlining happening with these people.
He's probably got a child porn connection.
There's
100%.
always something underlining going on
Yeah.
with people that come
He
against
got
your heart.
deep demons. He's got some nasty shit that he's hiding behind the closet, man. That's how these people are. But it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out, man. A lot of these guys that come up against us, a lot of these dudes, the demons are what. So if the demons are working with them on that high level, there's gonna be some other underhanded shit. The demon, some filthy, disgusting child pornography type shit.
Jake's happened with.
Yep.
Who else, man?
It's probably a nonce, man.
Creflo Dollar.
You know, it's probably online watching
Whatever the
shit
fuck
porn.
it is, it will come out. Because you can't, the scripture says that every verse that
Alex
you shall
Jones.
condemn in judgment, you can't come against the men of the Lord. Facts. A lot of you individuals that feel like they come against the men of the Lord, it's not happening. It's not fucking happening, man, okay?
But
Now,
the
Lord
truth,
willing,
the truth
we're
only
the
gonna
men.
grow. The truth's only gonna grow, man. The men are gonna be
The
sealed.
truth's already spread YouTuber. Now it's Daily Motion Spirit. The truth's already spread YouTuber. So we've already grown, man. These motherfucking, a lot of you just haters. You do nothing. Let's be honest, man. Let's just fucking call it what it is. We don't watch you. We don't check up what's your hottest. You check us. If we ain't shit, why would you check us out, man? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't waste your time. Let me think, and then you gotta think, and then you gotta come with your your little verses. You gotta go back to the drawing board.
The same title shit that we've already dealt with. The worst thing about it is the same shit they come with. We've already violated that like 10 years ago, man. Like you coming with something prolific, man. Go on, bro.
It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it. He will set over it one that is profitable. In the hand of the Lord is the prosperity of man.
It's the prosperity of man. That's when things are going to become prosperous, man. When the Lord, give me Revelations 2:25. When the Lord set it up the right way. But right now, it's not the time for the earth to be profitable and prosperous. It's time for the earth to be cursed and gloomy, and because it ain't right, man. Yeah. And the head of that is Esau Edom, man. He's at the head of all that. He's at the head of all of that. All of it. No matter what wickedness you want to think of, they said that in Rush Hour. Anywhere there's some wickedness, there's going to be a cracker right at the head of it all, man. Yeah. Sipping on martinis with piss in it. Oh, God.
Revelations chapter 2 and verse 25.
Hey, that dude Alistair Crowley had his woman shit on a fucking altar and eat it, man. This dude is these creepy ass fucking crackers, man.
He set the precipice. He set the precipice of like the unmoral conduct of people today. You know, that's why anytime you watch the TV, you know, you go around Jake family members and stuff, they're watching Corey, you know, Emmerdale, and then what happens? Oh, there's 4 gays on that program now. That's what's happening. You know, when you know what I mean? But that's what if you go that, and even the Jakes like watch that. Some of them are bugging out. But then what we realised about like you Israelites, you Jakes, you niggas, you haven't got a problem because you've just lost. So you accustomed yourself to this realm, man.
Wicked shit.
Homosexuals, trannies, and guess what, man? We're like the scripture says Lot was vexed with the conversation with wicked. Now it's to the point where you can't even open your mouth or you're getting done. And you know that, man. If you're on a job or you're in some kind of setting out there, wherever you are, public, social, demographic, public settings, a train, public buildings. If you say anything against a tranny, you're liable to get done on the spot. There's recordings there, you're getting done. So that's how fucked up, brothers are, man. We're fucked up, bro. We can't even execute righteousness. That's why the Lord really, Shy, has got brothers, man. That goes back to the scriptures where it says the angels encamp around us. Because the Lord's got us where we can say what the hell we want, man. Okay? Within it, the Lord's got us saying what the Lord wants to come out. We get an LGBT and all that, We don't go over the top with it because we know that the videos getting clipped, channels getting clipped. But guess what? We're still gonna cash it out, man.
The Lord's about to clip. The Lord's about to clip you LGBT. Hey, let me put that out there.
And you know what, man? I'll wear rainbows on my sneakers, bro. How about that? I don't give a fuck because I don't represent what you think it represents. I'll wear some rainbows on my trainers tomorrow. Yeah,
but that's right.
Because y'all stole that, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You fucking demons.
Hey, but the Lord's gonna. Let's put this out there. Yeah. If you are a member of the LGBT community or you support that, you are in agreement with that, then you ain't gonna make it, man. There's great judgments coming for you, man. Thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Point blank, period, man. No doubt, 100%. You ain't gonna make it, man. All this suffering that we're going through to suffer you gonna have to suffer, man. Your time of suffering is coming, man. The Lord is going to show his intolerance. You got to talk about tolerance. The Lord is going to show his intolerance towards your behavior, man. All right? Go on, finish that out.
Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Like the elder said, man, we got to hold fast to this doctrine, man, to this belief, to this faith that we have, man, which is against. The belief and the faith that we have, make no mistake about it, is against this world. It's against the things of this world. It's against the people of this world. We're against. Every time we go anywhere, the majority of people we're around, we're against them and they're against us because they're of this world. They're of death and we are of life. They're of the darkness. We are of the light, man. That's just how it is. Right? But we got to hold fast. You can't let it go. You can't go to join these people. You join these people, you're going dead. You understand? You have to move from them. But these people ain't right, man. These people are insane, man. Their way ain't the way. And it ain't ever going to be the way. Let's say the whole world decided, you know what, man, fuck it. We're going to just jump on this transgender thing. Anything Esau says, we're going to roll with it. You think that's going to bring you life and happiness ever after? You think that's the way? No, the end of that road is death. 100%. So bun that anyway. Just stick with the right path. The end of this path, which is your hour shy, the right way is life. Okay? That's the truth. And it's gonna be manifested real soon. Real soon, man. You can see it. It's gonna be manifested, man. Oh man. Oh man.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my words.
Now, like my man Teddy Atlas says, the definition of a fighter. What's a fighter? I don't care what Webster Dictionary says. A fighter is someone who overcomes. Yeah?